Casey Burnett.
Row number 4, the 08 of Nathan Hampton.
And shotgun on the field, the 14P, Jonathan Parker.
Again, a whole lot of 08s in this heat race as well, as it must be one of the popular numbers as we get ready to go green. Yellow light cut down. We are ready to get it fired up. Race fans, are you ready?
3 or 4 of these guys are rookies.
Here they go off turn number 4. A little bit spread out. Do they know we're going green? Nope, yellow light still on.
That was last year, I think. It was there, remember when they were having problems with the lights last year during the fair? They was up there messing with it.
Eight of them, 4 to the A, 2 to draw. Quickly, Corey Myers out in the lead. Vince Matthews hold on to second. Braden Royce, that kid has really come alive. The last month sits in 3rd.
Great start for Corey Myers. Not too good a start for Vince Matthews, as he has slipped all the way to the back. As they go down the back straightaway, Myers going to lead them. Casey Burnett a little bit leery down in turn 1 and 2, but gathers it back up. Now the Jets on the move.
Casey Burnett around the outside. Brad Holman moves into 4th, final transfer spot. Nathan Hampton trying to move forward. Whoop, 3 wide for the final draw spot. Vince Matthews slips up high.
What a move by Casey Burnett, going high side to low side. He will move all the way up to that 2nd place in 1 lap. Here comes Holman on the high side. Brett Holman making that move up top of the 75 of Brandon Rowan.
Side by side battle for 3rd. Brett Holman with the advantage. Braden Royce sets in 4th. Nathan Hampton from the back row into 1 spot out of transferring. Whoop, lose Vince Matthews.
Again, Corey Myers fast down the back straightaway. Casey the gentleman as well.
Yellow. Vince Matthews tried to come back on the back stretch, and the back end come out from under him when he jumped up on the track and spun out. So, yellow has got to come out for that. Well, we had 6 out there, Rick. So,
down to 4 or 5, I can count.
Yeah. Nathan Hampton and Jonathan Parker outside front row.
As looks like Breckenridge has taken his car behind the wall. As Vince Matthews now up to that 3rd spot. Good run for him as we continue to roll around the fast 3/8 mile of dirt.
Nathan Hampton, still your leader, Jonathan Parker in the final transfer spot. Only 2 go right now, setting in 3rd, Vince Matthews.
As they go through turn number 1, Hampton way up that racetrack, but he continues to lead down the back straightaway. He wants to stay in contention. Vince Matthews needs to pass 1 more car. It is going to be a hard car to pass as they come down the front straightaway. They are side by side. Parker has that 2nd final transfer spot. Matthews what? Matthews slips up. That opens the door. That's car number 52, Wilson Peterson, now your 3rd place car.
Nathan Hampton still out in front. Jonathan Parker setting good in 2nd. Sean Peterson trying to run Parker down for that 2nd spot. Keep an eye on the 2 white cars, 2nd, 3rd. If Peterson can get to him, he can get into the A.
as they come down the front straightaway. 10 laps to decide it as they go through turn number 1. Off of turn number 2. Hampton's still going to lead them. Matthews slips back to that 4 spot. He is not going to make it if he continues to run back there, as he is off the pace. Matthews going to take that car behind the wall.
So Vince Matthews will head to the pits. Well, there's your 4th place car, Nathan Hampton out in front. Looks like he's kind of slowing down to keep his spot. Yellow as we got number 12. Nathan Baker spun out in the first second corner. So 12 car spins out, bring the yellow out. Nathan Hampton, still your leader in the A. Only a couple laps left, I think, 4 of them. And Jonathan Parker, your final transfer spot. Sean Peterson was trying to move up there. Down to 3 now, Rick. You only got to beat 1 car.
Baker takes behind the wall, so again, like you said, down to 3.
And I couldn't really tell if Peterson was catching the 14 of Parker car, but he was at least staying stable. So this might be a pretty decent battle for that 2nd spot to move into the A. Parker's wanting to start in a double file. But he got to get back here behind Nathan Hampton. That's not going to work. What's the deal, Rick?
I don't know. We keep trying to do that, and I don't know why.
Yeah. Everybody wanting to start side by side. That's not.
It's not their first races.
I suppose they're going to let them go. Well, I guess with 3 of them, we see what happens, huh? Nathan Hampton will pull back out in front. Jonathan Parker 2nd. Peterson's going to try to get the run up behind the Parker car.
Sean Peterson trying to make his presence felt as they go down the back straightaway. Not going to be able to get it done. Your top 2 is that car number 08 of Hampton in that 2nd position. 14P of Parker.
White flag next time around. Top 2 transfer to the A. Looks like Sean Peterson just a tick slower than Parker. Hampton staying right down on the bottom, Parker up higher.
As they take the white flag, Hampton going to stay on the inside, Parker on the high side. As they go down the back straightaway, all that 52 and Peterson can do is watch them get smaller as they come down the first straightaway. Checkered flag in the air. Picking up the B feature win, the 08 of Nathan Hampton. In that 2nd position, going to transfer on the 14P of Jonathan Parker. And back to the 52S of Peterson. His night is done. Unless there's a DQ or something of that nature.
Yeah, the way things have gone, I wouldn't count nothing yet. But like I say, we're checking these guys, making them stay on the line.
Green flag ready to come out as they come down the front straightaway, side by side as they come by.
So top 2. Right now, side by side, Johnny Eads, Lane Grenier. Not Johnny Eads. Johnny Eads at 3rd down on the inside. Outside, 1st is Adkins.
Adkins is going to lead them as they come down the front straightaway. He is out of Savannah, Missouri. Good job by him on that high line. Here comes Eads into that final transfer spot. Grenier going to try to run him down as they go down the back straightaway. As they go through turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Lap number 3 in the books. 7 to go. Atkins still going to lead them as they go down the back straightaway. Eads with a solid 2nd place run. Everybody behind him needs to take that position away, so he is a man under the gun.
Peyton Baker through the infield. He'll come back out in the fifth spot. Top two to the A, they're out kind of by themselves. Johnny Eads right now stabilizing behind Atkins.
Atkins continues to lead. Great job by these drivers as they continue to swap back and forth. Got a single file out now as Atkins continue to lead. Everybody wants to see a checkered flag, whether it's heat race, be feature or feature. Yellow caution on the speedway.
Yeah,
Peyton Baker having all kinds of trouble in that race car.
Yeah. Spun out down here in turn 4, came through the infield, fell back to 5th, and now he'll be back to
Good start by Atkins. He's going to lead up through turn number 1. Eads will try that inside. Could not get it done. Langerneer with a good run as he will try to close in on Eads. Third and fourth don't count. All that counts is that second spot. Here comes Grenier on the high side. Battle for second with 4 laps remaining.
James Bird's back a little ways, hoping something happens to a couple cars. White flag. White flag, 1 lap to go right now, top 2 with this one in hand.
White flag has been displayed coming through turn number 3, off of turn number 4. Picking up the B feature win, the 15, Josh Atkins. Second place, one that is going to transfer is that car number 16E of Johnny Eads. Moving on.
All right, Rick, this next one, pure stock. 14 pure stocks, top 5 go to the A. They're going to have to get there quick with only 10.
Back of the field again.
Yeah, and it looks like, Rick, we've only got 14. Guess what? There's supposed to be 14. And there's some fast cars in here also. Top 5 to the A. So some of these guys are going to have to move quick. Some of those are about outside. I'd say with top 5, you're going to have to, especially outside the top 5 rows, but top 4 rows, you're going to have to start picking them up and putting them down.
We've called features with a lot less talent in it than what we got out here this B feature. What a field of pure stocks here tonight. Everyone vying for that top 5. We're ready to go green off turn number 4. Hammer down!
Bill Munson gets out quick. Munson out quick, Chumley second.
As they come through, it looks like Samuel Moore already out of the mix. He has pulled that car in the infield. Battle up front going on. Bill Munson has it. Jim Maester Wilson, but we got a lot of fast cars behind them.
Yellow flag out. Christian Turner over there, Trevor Barnes, and Wade Johnson.
Look like everybody able to pull away under their own power. That is always a good thing. Going to bunch the field back up one more time as they were racing 3 and 4 wide at times. How do you? It worked for Burt Reynolds and Gator McCluskey.
Yeah.
Going green as we come off turn number 4. Delaware double file restart. Munson on the gas as they come down the first straightaway. He is going to lead them into turn number 1.
Kane Crockett jumped inside trying to make it 3 wide. Gets turned around. Well, the 2 cars in the back had to take evasive action as Kane Crockett. Yellow comes out, yellow flag.
The rookie, Kane Crockett, looping it in front of the field. I don't think one car hit him.
No, and honestly, Rick, you know, you don't want to see yellows, you want to see key.
So single file. Green light flashing at them, so we're going single file from here on out as we're getting ready to go back green on the speedway again. Top 5 transfer. Munson, Masoner. Munson with a great start that time. He will lead them into turn number 1. Brad Chumley runs in that 3rd spot. Here comes Maester looking on the inside of Munson down the back straightaway. Here comes Munson on the high line going to prevail.
Burns over the backstretch. Gerald Burns comes back up. Mason or Munson for the top spot. Mason or Munson for the top spot.
Side by side up front as they come down the front straightaway. They're going to be new leaders to line. Maester will take that spot away, but here comes Munson back on the high line. Munson continues to dog up front. He's got that high line working. Maester got the low line working. Close at the line. I'm not sure exactly which one headed as we got lap traffic coming into play.
Look at the 13 car. Jake Hoover up there playing with him out in front.
Jake Hoover in the mix as well as they go down the back straightaway. Still side by side for that top spot. Chumley in the mix as well. Your final transfer is Alvin Christopherson at this time.
Final transfer spot. Tommy Christopherson. Bill Munson takes the lead back as Masoner gets caught behind a slow car. Looks like Masoner might be slowing down.
Munson again back out front that time as they go into turn number 1.
Lose a big old Ford. Trevor Barnes, that thing hot.
The left head.
Christian Turner will pull to the infield. Good battle still up front. Alvin Christopherson. Your final transfer spot, Brad Chumley.
Maester again to that inside. Here comes Munson back on the high side. Down the front straightaway. Maester's going to lead him. Hoover runs in that 3rd spot. Good run for this young man. As they go down the back straightaway. Munson going to use that high line. Maester going to let that car step up. Here comes Munson back top side. Maester on the inside. Maester going to pull up the track in front of him. Throw the block. Pick it up. The B-feature win, Jim Masoner, 2nd spot. I think Bill Munson. 3rd place, Jake Hoover. 4th place, Brad Chumley. And round out the top 5 with that final transfer is the 17A, Alvin Christopherson.
So now intermission time, we got a draw and we got some things to give away. Got all kinds of things going on.
3 races to go.
Those are the only 2 that pulled to the back. So whoever finishes farther ahead.
Going green off turn number 4 there. Foot to the floor. They head into turn number 1. Matthews going to lead them as they get through turn number 1. Off of turn number 2. Here comes Vermette into the 2nd position. Guy on the move. Caleb Dennis up top in that 11th car. He is on the move as they come down the front. Oh, round goes 1. Big pilot. Car on his top. Red flag out on the speedway.
Red flag, got somebody turned over there. Red, stop, stop, stop. It's
Red
red.
flag, guys. Stop on the speedway. It's got one on its top. We'll not speculate on anything until I get confirmation from scoring. Ambulance roll just for precautionary measures.
Yeah, it was an easy roll, so we're going to hope for good news, but you just never know. We'll let you know as soon as we do. I didn't see exactly who that was, Rick.
Again, we will never speculate. We will make sure we know for sure what is going on. Driver is okay.
Looked like Jimmy Downs in the 2 car got sideways up there on the outside, Rick, kind of come down a little bit, and they just kind of stacked up in there.
Yeah, nowhere for everybody to go, and then one of them crawls up on the wheel of another one, and over he went.
Yeah.
I think that may be Braden Royce.
I don't know. I thought it was no. Well,
looks like I don't know. I'm having trouble reading the numbers upside down.
Yeah, looks like a L too. Yeah, I think it might be Rick.
That's Braden Royce, isn't it?
Yep. Rookie driver this year.
Still in the car. It's a lot safer to leave him buckled in, flip it back over, than to try to get him out of the car. Motor revving up, foot on the brake, getting ready to go. Wheel wide open down the front straightaway.
Inside, Casey Burnett, outside, Lane Matthews, 1-2. Caleb Dennis on the outside, sits in third, Brent, whoa! Caught it! Whiteman caught it!
Burnett wasting no time, got that car out front, Matthews into second. Here comes Caleb Dennis into that third spot. Good run for him as Brent Whiteman in fourth. The 0-1, he is also in the mix as well as they come down the front straightaway, heading into turn number 1.
Corey Meyer started 19th. He's up to 9th. Levi Rainey, he'll keep her going.
Ball is zigging and zagging down in turn 2, but we stay green out on the racetrack. Your leader is Casey Burnett, in that car number 23. Fast down the front straightaway. Lane Matthews running the high line in that third spot. Here's that car number 01D, Dalton Stroll. Good run for him tonight.
Yellow. Got car sitting dead in turn 2. Levi Rainey turned around. So Casey Burnett, your winner or your leader. In about 8th or 9th is Corey Myers, started 19th.
He's making it work. I think he's wanting your $300, Chet.
He's driving.
Still going to lead up Casey Burnett. Lane Matthews in that second position. Here comes the 01B Holman. Back to Caleb Dennis. And still fast down the front straightaway. Casey the Jet Burnett.
Corey Myers 9th. Trying to split a couple cars, lap 51. Casey Burnett out by himself.
Threading the needle. Here's the car number 51. As he is coming to the front. He is on the inside of Nathan Asher now. He will set his sights on Brent Whiteman as they go down the back straightaway. He has got a good run going. He is starting to march toward the front. He is on the high side now. He is going back and forth everywhere on this racetrack. Brent Whiteman, the next one on his side. Jet Burnett still out front. He is showing the way, having to deal with lap traffic as Junior Sample goes one lap down. Matthews now on that extreme high line as they go down the back straightaway. Brent Holman runs in that third spot. Back to that 4th spot is that car number 14 of Aaron Jones, 11 of Caleb Dennis.
Corey Myers, 7th. Corey Myers, 6th. Halfway. Casey Burnett out by 3/4 of a lap, 3/4 of a straightaway. Caleb Dennis over the bank. Caleb Dennis, your 5th place car, over the backstretch. Spinner. Johnny Eads gets turned around. Yellow. Johnny Eads turned around on the backstretch. Caleb Dennis took a trip over the backstretch.
Wrong way on a one-way street as he gets turned around on that back straightaway. Corey Myers on a mission. The Intimidator coming to the front.
Yeah, he's what? 5th or 6th spot now from 19th.
For Corey Myers.
Hey, Corey Myers on the outside.
He will get by Aaron Jones on the high side as they do battle down the straightaway. One around down in turn number 3 and 4. That is the 08D, I think, Dalton Stroll.
Yeah, Dalton Stroll and Johnny Eads over there. I'm not sure who got what and what happened, so.
Now, did Corey Myers get scored? Yes, he was scored ahead of the 14 of Aaron Jones.
Head start on the next race.
Green flag in the air as they come down the front straightaway. Good start by Burnett. Holman in that 3rd spot. Good run for him as here comes Aaron Jones. Myers not quite as fast on that restart as we got a battle between Whiteman and the 15 of Atkins. White flag in the air. One more time around.
White flag, Casey Burnett out in front. Around to the checkered. Casey Burnett, your winner. Wayne Matthews, 2nd. Brent Holman finishes 3rd. Aaron Jones 4th, and Corey Meyer 5th, I believe. So Casey Burnett wins the $800. Corey Myers comes home as a Hard Charger Challenge winner.
Top 5, pull them up here in the victory lane. Let's head on down here. As everybody gets them cut off, I'm standing here waiting for him to come out of the race car. Race fans, here he is, Casey the Jet Burnett. Race fans, I'm standing there with him. You got that car out front, you never look back. I know you're racing with a heavy heart. I know who this one's dedicated to.
Yeah, this one's for sure for my mom. It's been a rough week, and man, I debated on racing all week, but we're here, and I want to thank all my sponsors for keeping me in there, and I want to thank my wife for being there for me. So I just want to thank all you and too out there too. Thanks.
I'll tell you what, great job behind the wheel. Me and you have talked a whole bunch in Victory Lane, but I know this one's got to be special.
This one is special. Thank you guys.
Race fans, another big round of applause. Casey the Jet Burnett. Lane. You give it everything you had. He got out front. He's a hard man to pass once he get out front. But I'll tell you what, with the competition level high as it is here at Bethany, got to be happy with a good, solid second place finish.
Oh, yeah, we've had a few weeks off from here, and it's good to be back. And, yeah, like I said, Casey was running the middle a little bit better than what I was, but we'll hold on for a second, and we'll call her tonight.
I'll tell you what, outstanding job. Picked up a good paycheck tonight. Got to be happy over that. Take us through and makes it possible.
First off, I want to thank my mom and dad for always helping me out whenever I'm gone over the road working. I want to thank my woman. I want to thank my brother, his wife for showing up. The whole crew. I want to thank everybody on this car, Hutcherson Farms, Mike Matthews Plumbing, Eye Candy Graphics. I want to thank Assassin Motorsports, John Yeomans. I want to thank them all.
Race fans, another big round of applause. Solid second place finish, Lane Matthews. Coming home with a solid third place showing here tonight. How about it, Brett Holman? Great run. Got that car rolling here tonight. Able to run the low side when the others were up higher on the track.
Yeah, I figured there was a little bit of moisture down at the bottom, so I stuck it down there, and the car worked down there, so I kept sticking it down there. I knew Aaron Jones and Corey Myers were behind me, so I had to block them as much as I could, but I just stuck it on the bottom and hoped for the best.
This kind of talent, this big a race, you got to be happy where you finish. Tell us who makes it possible.
My whole family. I've got my mom, my dad with Champs Tasty Treats. I got RMAC roll-off dumpsters, Jones Family Motors, Exit 92 Barbecue, Cutting Edge Lawn Care, Vans Fence, just everybody that helps me in and out. Adam, my girlfriend for standing right here beside me all the way through this season, Shelby, Dalton, just everybody who helps me.
Race fans, another big round of applause. Brett Holman coming home with a solid third. Down here with Aaron Jones, outstanding run for him tonight. Got that car up there in contention. And I'll tell you what, you had a fast Corey Myers coming behind you. He got by you one time, caution put you back there. You didn't make that mistake again.
No, I knew he was probably running the top, so I figured on that last restart, since we were going single file, I better go back up to the top, and that worked to my advantage, I think. So,
tell us who makes it possible for you.
Jason Park at Hoodlum Fabrication, Rodney Phillips at RPM Automotive, girlfriend Danielle, my buddy Pine, buddy Derek, just everybody that helps on this car. We've been kind of struggling all year, and I think we might have found something tonight. So,
good deal. Car looked good. Race fans, another big round of applause. Aaron Jones. Let's get down here to the guy that picked up the big money. Pulled over. I thought there's something wrong with your car, but there wasn't anything wrong with it. You were accepting that back row challenge, and it paid dividends for you. Not only a fifth place finish for money, also the $300 added.
That's sweet. I kind of should have went I should have went sooner. I should have went 5 laps sooner. I was kind of holding off. I was giving it all she had towards the end. I should have went sooner.
Yeah, caution didn't do you no favor that last one, as you was all the way up to that 4th position, and how you say it, took you back 1 spot on the caution.
Yeah, it's how you live. You live by the caution, die by the cautions. And
Take us through makes it possible.
thanks to Dustin Lawrence for letting me drive his car. This is his car. And Premier Lubricants, Dent Barn of Leavenworth, just everybody that helps me.
Yep. Race fans, another big round of applause. The Intimidator, Corey Myers. I'd like to thank Cheeseworks Video for being here tonight. We are live streaming this race here at Bethany Speedway. Mike Kraft, Cheeseworks Video. For all of y'all watching, you are at Bethany Speedway, Bethany, Missouri, for the Missouri Northwest Missouri State Fair race.
Don't forget our final race of the season, September 14th, in 2 weeks on Saturday. We will have the 305 sprint cars. Those things will put on a show. Looking at potential 30 sprint cars. And it's a Shauna Dye Memorial. Jacob Dye will be here racing. Those guys from Albany, Missouri. And we will blow this 2024 season out with a big race. All our 6 regular classes, as far as I know.
I'm going to send them off one more time as they come by. Pure Stocks!
I think Rick, I think the only car that pulled out was a 74 of Justin Asher. So what we're going to do is Justin Asher and the B feature cars is going to be in this one.
Danny O'Donnell, promise him right off the bat, yellow on the speedway.
Yeah, that could have been a bad mess. These cars don't like sliding on the driver's side first. That could have been really bad.
So we'll line them right back up and try to do it again.
Yeah, so as I was saying, Rick, there's going to be 6 drivers eligible for the Howard Charger Challenge because Justin Asher moved to the back.
That's O'Donnell taking it behind the wall.
The only other cars were the B feature cars, 5 of them that were behind him. So he put himself behind those cars. So we'll count him and the B feature cars in the Hard Charger Challenge.
Now remember, the pit area is in the infield, not the pits.
Yeah, so Danny O'Donnell is done. New little deal we're doing this tonight.
Yellow light still on. Next time by the flag stand, we got them all back where they need to be. So we are ready for this double file restart. Fast rolling restart for the Pure Stock as they come through 3 and 4. Eddie No, Chet Yates, side by side into turn number 1. As they come off turn number 2, Eddie No going to get that 15 out front. Here comes Bubba Surfwood. Ross and Jake Stormer on the move as well as they go down the back straightaway. Don Moore's in the mix also as he will be on the high side of the 11. Tyler Stormer. continue to make laps. Iron Pure Stock, Eddie Knowles still leading them. Silkwood second, Jake Strummer in that third spot. Chet Yates in the first spot, and how about Mick Ross in the mix?
Right now, there's a pack about around fifth spot. Looks like the outside, couple guys making the outside work, but they're a little quicker than the guys in front of them. Mick Ross up on the outside trying to move up.
Silkwood still remains your second place car. Now Mick Ross up on the high side of the racetrack trying to make that work. Don Mars as well as Tyler Stormer's in the mix.
Liz Elizabeth Dixon to the infield. Silkwood, Stormer, Yates, and Ross. Got a whole pack of cars. 6 cars running for fourth spot. Mick Ross on the outside. Chet Yates inside. Stormer.
Eddie Knowles on cruise control. Got that car up front on a very dry, slick, fast Bethany Speedway. Don Moore's in the mix. Ed Knowles behind him. Mick Ross in front of him. Here comes Bo Diamond to the inside. Back in the back. Here comes the 20. Outstanding racing action in the Pure Stock.
Mick Ross now up into fourth. He's going to try to run those two cars down in front of him, running the bottom. Don Mars to fifth.
Again, Eddie Knowles, 13 years of age, has that car out front, looking like the car to beat here tonight. He will take it to turn number 1, off of turn number 2. Now Stormer working on Silkwood for that second position. Can't seem to get it done as they go down the back straightaway. The battle is for that second, third spot. Silkwood's got it. Stormer Wilson. Here comes Ross up top in the 55 team.
Alvin Christopher's in from the back of the field. Up into 10th spot now. Alvin Christopherson coming forward. And you know, all by himself out in front.
Eddie Knowles, he has got a whole turn advantage on the rest of the field. Laps continue to wind down on this 15-lap feature. Battling on the high side, low side, everywhere on the racetrack. Here comes Ross way up top of the racetrack, making it work. Don Moore's in the mix as well. Eddie Knowles on the outside of Mars as they go down the back straightaway.
That battle now for third. Mick Ross on the outside of Silkwood. Ed Knowles with him. Ross up to third. Ed Knowles to fifth. Eddie Knowles by himself. Jake Stormer second. Mick Ross now to third. Eddie Knowles trying to follow Mick Ross up. Yellow, 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 yellow. Woo! That car sat there for a little bit.
Everybody taking evasive action. Not what Eddie Knowles wanted to see. That is going to put Jake Stormer right on that back bumper.
You want to talk about interesting? This is going to get interesting now. But Eddie Knowles had run away and hid from them guys, so he's got the car to do it.
Eddie Knowles up front, second place, the 11J of Silent Bob, Jake Stormer. Then will come the 55T of Mick Ross. I think the 39 of Bubba Silkwood, the 15 of Ed Knowles, 20 of Don Mars.
Yeah, what I've got here, Rick, is Silkwood is fourth, Ed Knowles is fifth. We'll check that because last time they crossed the flag, Mick Ross was only 22 hundredths of a second ahead of Silkwood also. So those three were small blanket would cover them.
And scoring is looking at the same numbers that you have right there in front of you, so.
And Eddie Knoll, Rick, Eddie Knoll had a 4.3 second lead. Now means nothing.
Yeah. And Jake Starmer played little mind games with him, slipping up there like, I was right on your heels, buddy.
Yeah, that's what drivers do. The leader knows nothing. Honestly, the lead is the worst place to be on the racetrack.
Yeah.
When you're trying to keep them behind you, because you have no clue where they're running, what they're doing, how many's back there, nothing.
Yeah. Ava Dixon's car having some issues tonight. Little problem for her, she has pulled it in the infield, some liquid on the racetrack, so they're going to run through that a few times. A lot of steam coming out of that car.
A little bit of character in the track last night. That third corner kind of popped up a spot there in that third corner last night.
Yeah.
Dwight Hamilton come out here, got on this thing. What are we looking at, Rick? I looked pretty good from up here.
Well, let's keep an eye on Mick Ross. He found that high line toward the end there before the yellow coming out. I tell you what, it is going to get good before it's over.
Well, and Mick Ross is outside that double file row. Right behind him was Ed Knoll. Those two were almost hooked at the bumpers coming around the outside. So if Mick moves up, just plan on Ed Knoll being within inches of that back bumper and doing the same.
Correct.
2-lap shootout. 2 laps, double file. Here we go.
Eddie Knoll going to make that high line work. Here comes Starmer back on the inside. Could not get it done as they go down the back straightaway. 55T of Mick Ross. He got that car working. The white flag coming out.
Down into turn number 1. Battle is for second, third, fourth, fifth. Eddie Knoll going to win it right in the middle of the track. Second place. Go! Eddie Knoll, your winner. Ed Knoll, fourth. James Silkwood, fifth. Second place, Jake Starmer by 31 hundredths of a second. Jake Starmer, second by 31 hundredths of a second over Mick Ross. I'm telling the future of racing around here is looking really good. And let me see, I'll have to figure out the Hard Charger Challenge winner here.
Yeah, after he gets out. Race fans, here he is, coming out of the car, picking up his second win of the year here at Bethany Speedway at that ripe old age of 13. Congratulations, Eddie Knoll!
Yes, sir, thank you. Sorry.
Got to catch your breath?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll tell you what, it's kind of nerve-wracking. You had to race one. You had a big lead on the rest of the field. Big lead on the rest of the field, and then the caution bunches everybody back up. Said, yeah, you pace yourself on that restart.
Yes, sir. I was definitely worried about my dad back there and Jake and all of them. I thought he was coming up through there for sure, but I just got to thank all my guys, and Faces Signs, Jones Brothers Racing, A to Z Billboards, Schaefer's Oil, Catch the Fever, Reliable Signs, Fastlane Racing Engines. He helps me out a lot, and Team Timberline, Mike Dotson, Jennifer Dotson, and Have a Low Fabrication, and my guys, Jason, Steven, my mom and dad. He brought his family out tonight, Cynthia, Kaylin, and Annette, and I just appreciate everybody coming out tonight.
Outstanding job behind the wheel. I tell you what, young man, you have got a future ahead of you. I was talking to somebody in pits. I said, this kid is really going to be good. He said, no, he's going to be great. He is going to be one of the greatest to ever sit behind a wheel. I believe that, Eddie. I do. Again, race fans, winning the feature, Eddie, no! Come on, Jake, we got to do this. There you go. Outstanding job behind the wheel. I tell you, that young guy can wheel a race car. Once he got out there, he's a hard man to run down.
Yeah, I wasn't going to catch him. He's fast and slick.
I tell you what, really good job by you, though. You got this car in the second place. Take us through that makes it possible for you, Jake.
I think Tyler and Dad working on this thing all week. All my sponsors, Cameron Engines, Miles Farms, Nail Excavating, Cox Cattle, Think 516, GT Livestock, Starmer Dozing. I think that'll do it.
Race fan, another big round of applause. Jake Starmer. Hey, Bubba. Just Phil.
Mick Ross. Clear down the other end, Rick.
Let's get down here to the Maysville Mauler. Outstanding job. You finally found that high line, but how do you say it? Just a little too late to get up there, but you still come home with a good, solid third place finish.
Yeah, this car's been missing for the last 6 weeks, and we've tried everything we can. We've switched stuff twice. We can't figure it out. I mean, we're happy to come home third with it, run like it was, but hopefully we'll get her figured out and get back to winning with it.
Take us through, makes it possible, Mick.
Calvin Teal, he fronts all the money for this operation. Ross's Speed Factory, my wife Allie, Campbell Morgan Horses, Yeoman Motors. John Hanson and Billy Hoover did a lot of work to this thing over the weekend. We dropped a bent a valve on Saturday night and they had it back together for me. And all you fans for coming out.
Race fans, another big round of applause. Mick Ross. Hey, where's the other Knoll at? Hey, I need the other Knoll. So, coming home fourth place, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Outstanding job behind the wheel, but I know that's irrelevant to you because what you're so happy about is what this young man is accomplishing behind the wheel.
Oh, I'm so proud of Eddie, and he's learned so quick. This is his first time in these cars, and we built this car from the ground up, just me and him. And we've done everything on it from the setup to spring shot, you name it, we've done it all. And all I wanted this car to do with my son, and it was just maybe run up front a few nights throughout the season. But
what did I tell him when I saw him in practice at another track?
I know exactly what you told him. You told him he'd be up front and winning a race within 3 weeks, and he did it too. But so together we've won 18 races this year, and I'm real proud of him, and I just can't say anymore. I don't even care about myself. Just my son. That's the most important thing to me, and thank God. I prayed every lap. I was praying, and I appreciate Chris Littrell. He always does everything for us. He's a big part of my operation, and both these engines are his, and I just sure appreciate him and taking care of us, and we'll go back, knock a few panels out. We'll be ready to go again Friday.
Race fans, fourth place finish. Outstanding job. Ed No! Come on, photographer woman. You need any pictures? See Judy State Photography. She'll fix you up. Bubba, outstanding job behind the wheel. You were right there in the mix the whole time. Looked like the car may have went away just a little bit in the closing laps.
It did go away a little bit. Yep.
Take us through makes it possible.
I got to thank S&T Auto Sales, Ramsey Remodel. I don't even know who else is on here. Constant and Sons Digging, and Dakota here. He's a good hell of a pit guy. Just everybody else, the fans. Thanks for coming out, everybody here. I appreciate it. And you, of course.
I don't do a whole lot but talk. Race fans, another bigger round of applause. Bubba Silkwood. Champ, we got one more to go. Chet, I will take any one of the 21 cars. Yeah.
Chris Wright is a track champion just a handful of years ago, though.
Track position, starting position, so important as we're going green. Coming off turn number 4.
Keep an eye on the 57, Chad Clancy. Also the 81, Austin Charles. He was up battling for the lead last night. Clancy outside. Yellow. Coonsey gets turned around in turn 1. Scott Coonsey turned around in 1. He drove up over the bank to get out of the way.
Over the berm down there as well. That is Coonsey, Scott Coonsey coming back up on the racetrack.
There's the one that went over, I think, Rick. The 36C Trent Cameron. He's the one that going over, maybe.
So what hurts some will help others.
Yeah.
Third generation drivers in the Cameron family out here on the racetrack with us.
Yeah, Trent. First time out last night. Didn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad tonight. You can tell he's a little raw, but every driver's a little raw when they start, so he'll be all right.
Been a great weekend here at the Northwest Missouri State Fair. Special thanks to the Fair Board for the job they've done. Great racing last night, great demo derby, now a great BE modified feature tonight as we're going green.
Now we'll try it a second time. Again, Chris Wright will get a run down into the first corner. Clancy falls back to third. Tyler Cadwallader does not want to finish second again. So watch that 69er. He may pull some strings. Woo! I tell you what, around third, 4, Chad Clancy got that thing a-humming. Yellow. I didn't see what happened there, Rick, but Chad Clancy's got the tongue hanging out on the 57 coming out of 4.
He has found that high line to his liking, but Chris Wright running a good solid line on the center of the lower side of the racetrack. Cadwallader fast as well. I think we did get 1 lap in the books, correct?
Yes. Yeah, Chris Wright, Chad Clancy, Tyler Cadwallader, Austin Charles.
In a 20-lap feature with 1 lap, that means we got 19 to go, right?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Oh, boy, I figured that one right out. I didn't even have to do the math work or anything on paper. Chris Wright out front all by his lonesome. Cadwallader choosing the inside. That will move Clancy on the outside. How about the big show? Austin Charles, he is your 4th place car. 3rd row inside. Yellow gonna stay on the racetrack one more time around. Outside of him, a very fast Kenny Prince in that 447, so keep an eye on him. Back one more row. Michael Haskell on the outside. Shane Bailey on the inside.
Rick, we said it last night. I'm going to say it again. Only 1 lap complete, but Tyler O'Neill's moving up.
Yep. He's always moving to the front.
7 cars behind him, and he started with only 2 behind him.
Right.
1 lap past 5 cars.
Yep. As they go into turn number 1, Chris Wright gonna lead him. Here comes Clancy. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Clancy's got that nose ahead of the rest of them as they go through turn number 3. 57 car, next trend truck center out front. Austin Charles following him around.
Rack 'em and stack 'em out front. Clancy now pulls in front of Cadwallader. Austin Charles working the outside.
Austin Charles, the man on the move. He is up to that third spot. The big show, proving why they call him that. As Cadwallader took a look on the inside of Clancy, couldn't get it done. Austin Charles, he is looking on the high side of Cadwallader as they come down the first straightaway. Clancy's still going to lead him. Cadwallader second. Austin Charles on the move. As Charles continues to run that high line, Cadwallader run that low line. Charles up within a fender of the 69 of Cadwallader as they come down the first straightaway, kind of changing position. Cadwallader high side, Charles going to the left side.
Right over second, Austin Charles the inside of Cadwallader. As Clancy out by himself. Right now, Chris Wright still holding on to the fourth spot. Kenny Prince fifth. Shane Bailey in sixth trying to move up. Tyler O'Neill still coming forward. Sixth, and Tyler O'Neill right now sits, I believe, in 10th.
Cadwallader back to the inside. Charles back to the high side. As they go through turn number 1 and 2. Charles gets around on the high side. He will get plumb up in front of the 69 of Cadwallader. Austin Charles, second place.
Up on the top shelf, the 81, Austin Charles. He's going to try to move in on Clancy. Clancy's getting into lap traffic.
Austin Charles up to that second place. 57 continues to lead. Here comes Cadwallader back on the inside of Charles. Could not get it done. Went around in turn 3 and 4.
Yellow. Oh, this is going to change everything right here. Clancy was getting out of the way a little bit. Austin Charles up on the top shelf, flat burning it off the right fourth corner. Cadwallader staying down on bottom, waiting for that inside to come in. As Austin Charles was up on the outside, burning it off, coming out of 4. Shane Bailey has found himself in the 4th spot, running the high line also.
Now, on this ensuing Delaware double file restart, will Austin Charles change his line and come to the inside just to change up the 69th line?
I don't think so, Rick, and the reason is because Chad Clancy's running the bottom. Austin Charles, he was running the top anyway, and you can't win if you follow the guy in front of you. So
I know he tried to bottom a couple of laps, did not like it. Went back to that top side, paid dividends as he is your second place car now. Just what he needed to see, and just as we said, he went to the inside.
Yeah, every time.
You give us a 50-50 chance, we'll miss it every time.
Every time. Hey, those drivers know a heck of a lot more about where they need to be than I do. I just guess. And getting Tyler Cadwallader up on the outside might be interesting. Clancy gets himself out in front. Cadwallader may stay up on the outside though. Watch that 69er car. Here comes Shane Bailey.
Keep an eye on that 345 with Shane Bailey. He has got that car on the move. Charles now back on the march. He's trying to run down that 69 of Cadwallader. Here comes Bailey up to that 4th spot. Keep an eye on him. Not sure choosing the inside line exactly worked for Charles that time. Not sure what he was thinking as they go down the back straightaway. Truman Asher in the mix as well. He is your 5th place car. Randy Smith Jr. in the mix as well in that 87 rolling here at Bethany Speedway.
Clancy out by himself. Cadwater sits in that bridesmaid spot where he's come accustomed to. Austin Charles, Chris Wright, 66X of Chris Wright pulls to the infield. On the backstretch, 4th place Shane Bailey. 5th place now Randy Smith Jr. the inside of Asher.
Randy Smith takes a look on the inside. Tried to make it work as they were side by side at the line.
Tyler O'Neill took a trip over turn 3 and 4.
As we continue to count the laps down, we're winding down, wrapping this one up. Up front, it is all Chad Clancy. Can he do the double dip?
Watch these top 3. Tyler Cadwater closing in on Clancy ever so slightly. Only 3 laps to go. 3 to go. Cadwater keeping pace with Clancy now.
Lap traffic coming into play. Yellow caution on the speedway. Yellow flag. Around goes Moulton down in turn number 4. That will bring yellow out on the speedway.
Yeah, Chase Moulton turned around. Tyler O'Neill had moved up to crack the top 10. Got high in turn number 3 and he's back a ways now. He's about 14th or so. But Tyler O'Neill was on the move. I couldn't tell for sure, Rick, but I think Cadwater had gotten to where he was at least stabilizing the distance between him and Clancy. If he gets just a little touch here, cools them tires off a little bit,
yeah,
he might have a shot.
Yep. Now, let's see which Cadwater chooses high or low, Chad. We've been wrong every time tonight. No need to mess it up now.
Yep.
I think he will take the high line. Charles not getting the greatest start that time on that restart, choosing that inside line. As we will see how it all shakes out this time. Delaware double file restart coming up. And since I said that, it'll probably be single file from here on out.
Well, right now it looks like Tyler Cadwater is going to want the outside. He's kind of keeping that thing up toward the top.
He's showing all indications that's where he's going.
Yeah. Sometimes you want to hide it, and sometimes you want to say, here it is. And like I say, that he's been sitting back there watching where Clancy's been running, and I don't think Clancy's moved to the top yet. Well, the only way around him is on the outside. And on that restart, Cadwater got the nose on the outside of him. Just couldn't quite get it to stick into turn 1.
Yeah, but they call Clancy smooth for a reason. He knows what he's doing up there. Very good on restarts. That 50-17 very good. And like I said, single file from here on out.
Yeah.
I was wrong again.
Yeah. Back to green. Cadwater on the right and the outside. Boy, there ain't much up there. Clancy got a heck of a run out of 2. Here comes Charles right behind Cadwater. 2 laps to go.
starting to go away. Track big, slick conditions, and yellows breed yellows.
Yeah, Cadwallader got into that first corner, and it just looked like all 4 tires let go, and he just skated right to the cushion. He was fast, but as soon as he had to chase it up the hill, and Clancy just got a drive out of that second corner. It's like Trent Cameron maybe it was the yellow over the bank. Truman Asher on that restart had jumped to the outside and was flying around there. He was flinging dirt at least 20 yards over the bank.
Getting ready to go back green. Single file restart coming up.
White flag next time around. Cadwallader's got a run. He's going to stay up there. Clancy on the bottom. White flag. Well up. Woo! Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow. Car turned in turn number 4. Oh, boy. Cadwallader had the lead across the white, but everybody did not cross. Cadwallader had the lead at the white. Not all the cars crossed. You go back to the last completed lap. Last time all cars crossed the flag. That's what you got to go back to when a yellow comes out. Cadwallader is your second place car with 2 to go. Clancy moves his line up. Clancy moved his line up to the top to keep Cadwallader behind him. It's going to work right now. Slide job, Shane Bailey. Checkered, your winner, Chad Clancy. Cadwallader finishes second, Shane Bailey third, Truman Asher fourth, and Austin Charles finishes fifth. So 2 races this year. 2 races last year. Cadwallader could not get out of that second position. Clancy, your winner. Cadwallader second. Shane Bailey third. Truman Asher fourth, and Austin Charles fifth. And I'll explain here real quick. When you cross the start-finish line, if the yellow flag comes out, you go back to the last lap that every car crossed. A car spun out in turn 4. When Cadwallader was ahead at the line, that car that spun out in turn 4 did not cross the line. You got to go back A full lap. Cadwallader was second, Clancy was your leader, and that's why they relined that way.
Hans DeVos coming off, race fans. Here he is, Smooth Chad Clancy. Outstanding job behind the wheel tonight, Chad. There's a reason that we named you Smooth. You get the job done. I tell you what, he was right there again. He challenged you every inch of the way. But you, sweeping the weekend, 2 victories here at Bethany.
Yeah, he caught me by surprise on the outside. I knew I wanted to stay up there in the beginning, but I figured the shorter way around was better. But yeah, if it wasn't for that caution, I don't know that I would have got him back. So I got lucky there.
I'll tell you what, he had been laying in wait for that restart. Austin Charles gave him the high side. He took advantage of that. He made it work. He was right there. On that last restart, you got up on the wheel, said not going to happen tonight.
Yeah, I knew he was going to have to do it on the bottom, so mine was pretty good. I missed my mark on that one restart down there is what really lost my momentum, so that I got lucky.
Tell us about who makes it possible.
Yeah, I mean, 57 Motorsports, I mean, they do everything, so they're the biggest ones, and KS Engineering, Cyclone Race Cars, Performance Bodies. There's just a whole bunch of people, so thank you to every one of them.
Race fans, another big round of applause. Victory lane again. Smooth Chad Clancy. Tyler, you give him everything you could give him, buddy. You had him, and then the caution hurt you again. But I tell you what, you and him always put on a show, racing clean, racing hard.
Yeah, I guess this place got a curse on me for the fair. This second year in a row we run second both nights. It's all right. If the caution would have come out, it may have been a little different outcome, but it is what it is. On to next year.
Take us through who makes it possible for you.
Mom, Dad, Larry, Jim, Matt, everybody on this car, they know who they are.
I'm getting run over.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Outstanding job. Race fans again. One of the good guys, Tyler Cadwallader. Where you at, Princess? Last night, a hard-fought victory in late model. You picked up the win tonight. Jumping in a B mod, something you're not real familiar with. You put it in 3rd place with all the competition you have. Nice job.
Yeah, we worked on it, got a little better for Jimmy. It's his car. And, yeah, it's good to be up here with Chad and Cadwallader. I mean, anytime you can see them, you're doing all right. Something I don't really run much of. Just hard racing. It's close, you know. Charles was slipping a little there, and I went for it. I hope he gave him enough for me to at least turn under me or something, you know. But that's just racing and getting after it.
Nice job behind the wheel. Race fan, another big round of applause. Shane Bailey. Mr. President, how are you?
Good.
I tell you what, outstanding job behind the wheel. You were in the mix the whole time, but with the level of competition, it is hard to pass these guys. Good, dry, slick racing service.
Yes, it is hard to pass them. These guys are all fast. So.
Well, you're in the mix as well. Don't say all these guys. Include yourself here.
Yeah, I guess I can a little bit.
Take us through who makes it possible.
L&L and Couch Motors and myself.
Great job behind the wheel. You should have said something about your wife back here. Mentioned her. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she does everything for me.
Race fans, another big round of applause. Truman Asher. Another solid night up there challenging for that win. How do you say it? Sometimes on these restarts, you never know where's going to be the fast line, high or low. Do you second guess yourself on that restart, choosing the low line?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think low line work. Tyler Cadwallader was working that high side pretty good, so I just let have him align. I'm just proud to be up here with a solid 5 finish, and congratulations to Chad Clancy and his team for the win. They're an amazing team. Tyler Cadwallader drove me a clean race. I'm happy to be here. And 45, I apologize for getting into you on lap 1 with the cars crossed up in front of me, so I'm really sorry about that. And then Truman Asher, Tyler, me and Truman go way back in Atchison, so I'm really happy and proud of standing here with these guys.
I tell you what, and you're one of the best in the business as well. This top 5 here, there's a lot of history in this. I think I've interviewed every one of these guys in Victory Lane at least a half a dozen to a dozen times, including you, my friend. I tell you what, the best in the world of racing, and I'll argue with anybody, is standing here in Victory Lane.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Good job, guys. Good job for a top 5 finish.
Take us through makes it possible, Austin.
Big Bill Buttrick, my sponsor, car owner, he's always been an amazing help. My engine builder, Rich, Chokes and Chambers on Broncover for all the help, and my grandparents are a huge supporter. My crew, Jesse, Winnie, Chris, and Butch are the huge help behind this car. They're the ones that make everything possible, and I'm very thankful for it.
My friend, you have got a big future ahead of you in this racing world. You're one of the best. It's kind of like Eddie Knoll, 13 years old. You started at a very young age as well. A lot of people say you're going to be good. I say you're already good. You're going to be great. And that is the way I'm going to say it, Austin. Pleased to have you at Bethany, and an outstanding job here tonight.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for the fans for coming out.
Race fans, one more time, the big show, Austin Charles.
Well, there we are, Miss Bethany. Well, we made it back for the second night, folks. I hope you can hear me because my microphone's down there. But anyway, we made it back for the second night, and man, wife, some good racing. Man, it was 3 classes, and boy, did they put it on.
It was amazing. We have seen some of the best in the area here tonight, and it was a pleasure to be here.
I want to thank the Fair Board for, you know, letting us do this kind of stuff here on Cheeseworks videos. And like I say, we decided to come back for the second night. Knew it'd be some good racing, so what the heck, let's go do it. Better than sitting home watching TV.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up here from Bethany Speedway. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching on Cheeseworks. Appreciate all the fine comments that all the people made over the last day or two, and it's really nice of you all to say some of the things that you said about our operation and how we do stuff and whatever, and we thank you for that. But that's going to do it to wrap it up here from Bethany Speedway. Hope you all had a good Labor Day. Ours was pretty good. Things happen, but that's the way life is.